Hey there, it's Murry from Irving, Texas. Going to do some pottery again. It's December. It's a really nice day. It's about 72 degrees today. If you don't live in Texas, tough. So I've been doing exactly what a lot of potters all over the country are doing right now. Christmas time. I'm making Christmas presents. I'm going to show you two techniques here. I'm going to show you how to make some real simple pinch pots and how to roll some coils. Both of these techniques are going to be really useful to you no matter what kind of pottery you do, whether you're going to throw on the wheel or going to hand build. And so we're going to show you these, and then we're going to do something fancy with them. Okay. So we're going to do some coils. So I've got another ball of clay here that I've made up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it between my hands. I'm going to roll it like this, like a cigar, I guess. Okay, and I'm gonna make some coils. Now what I'm doing is I'm gonna roll some coils out, and when I do this, what I'm doing is I'm rocking my hand back and forth like this. Now a lot of people say you have to use your palm, but that's kind of a problem for me. So I always just use the whole hand. I'm going back and forth like this, and as I go, I'm putting outward pressure, slightly outward pressure here, like this. So I'm working it out to the end. You can see it got more narrow here. So let's do that again. Work out this way. And if with a little bit of practice, you can make very consistent sized coils. And when it gets too long to roll, you just chop it in half, and you can keep going like that. And you can build lots of stuff out of coils, but in this particular case, we're going to use the coils for a very specific reason or purpose, I guess, a very specific purpose. Okay, so that's how you make coils. I will say this: the one thing with coils is, let me grab some more clay here and just make a couple more coils. One thing about coils is the trick to it is a real simple trick. Make sure that you go all the way around. So I'm going to start with some more clay here, because if you just go part way, what you end up doing is flattening it out like this. Okay, so make sure when you make your coils, that you go all the way around. That's why I like to use my fingertips also, so that I make sure I get at least more than one full turn there. Again, chop this in half when it gets long, and then you can go ahead and do this. Okay, and you can make these coils any thickness. I can go ahead and take these guys down really small if I want to. It's my table squeaking, what you hear as I roll this thing back and forth. I wish there was some way to stop it, but there's not. Let's go on down a little bit smaller here. All the time working toward the end. I'm going to work back toward this other end. I kind of like to push away from myself at my work table here, so we can get some really small coils there. Okay, so that's how we make coils. All right. Take some clay here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little pinch pot here. Start with a little bit of clay, a small part, just about the size of a golf ball, I guess. Okay, make it round like this. Real simple technique to make a bowl. A lot of pottery classes, this will be the first thing that you'll do is to make a pinch pot bowl. So all we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to start turning it, and as we turn it, we're going to push in with our thumb. Now I'm right-handed, but for some reason I do this with my left hand, and we're just trying to keep this even, and we're going to go all the way down. Hopefully you can see it. It's hard to do without getting my hand in the way. And I'm going to just keep doing this to make a little bowl. And by feeling the clay here, it allows me to control the here, I'll do it this way, the depth, or the thickness of the clay. So I can just make a little bowl. I'm gonna go back around this way, then a little bit, and you don't have to. It doesn't always have to flare out. There are tricks you can do this. When you play with this, you can learn how to make it come back in, and you can attach different pieces and so forth. Okay, so this is a real simple little bowl here. Kind of crude. Now if you get these cracks on the outside here, I've just got a little bit of water, and I'm just going to take a little bit of water in with my finger, and I'm going to rub it right on this, and the cracks will just disappear. You can take one of your little sponges here and sponge it and smooth it. And you can do anything you want with this. Some absolutely beautiful work's done. This isn't exactly beautiful, but there's some beautiful work done with pinch pots. Okay, so now we got our pinch pots, and we've got our coils. So now I'll show you something kind of cool.